tropical update as of 9 a.m. PST, October 10th. Hurricane Delta made landfall as a Cat 2 last night, but it's down to a depression now. It is clearly inland over the United States, over northeastern Louisiana as of a couple hours ago. We can show you our cyclone. Starting to move into Mississippi now. It was over Louisiana. Clearly becoming weaker. And probably the last advisory is going to be issued on it pretty soon. Moving 35 by 14. Back to the head northeastward over the next couple of days. Actually, they did issue the last advisory on it, so they're going to hand it over to the Weather Prediction Center. So this is probably going to be our last discussion of this system. I can show you one last track, northeastward. Norbert is gone, thank God. We can show you what's left of that system. I'd say it ain't completely dead. It's worth watching. It could redevelop. Sadly, I mean, let's be honest. There's definitely some model support for a cyclone. GFS neighbors. No intensity support for that, at least. We can look at the ANC as of 5 a.m. It says 96 when he had a 20% chance. Let's take a look at that. Actually, pretty good. Had a nice LSD convection. This would probably be a depression in length. I'd say, personally, I'd like to say 50 or 60, but that's just me based on its appearance. Let's look at the models. Personally, there's a system in length that I'd probably like to go first, but we can look at the Eastern Pacific, then that. Here's the forecast track for 96, South Hawaii. Intensity models don't really strengthen it. You know, I say this thing still has a chance to become a depression. It's worth watching based on its appearance. Now we're going to look at a system and the Central Atlantic, which is this system. It's definitely pretty organized. It has a broad circulation. It's definitely late in the season, but for an MDR system. But it does have some model support. And ANC is mentioning it as a yellow. As a 10-20, it's going to continue heading westward. But upper level winds are forecast to become unfavorable for the development mid this week. But you definitely can see on the model for 0 hours, let's go to 24. Definitely has a velocity. At 48 hours, you can definitely see that velocity becoming even better, stronger. 72 hours. And hell, there's even one coming off the Cape Verde at 72 hours. 96. I mean, the one in the Cape Verde look pretty damn good. Actually, models been showing that going out the Cape Verde looking pretty damn good for that couple of days. So don't at all be surprised if MDR's not dead yet. I mean, it's been an incredible season. I'm gonna make a forecast that this system, instead of 20% at 5 days, this system has a 4. There's definitely some moral support in the system behind us, the Cape Verde. Well, I'll label that a 10 as of right now. Um, let's look at the ECMWF, which, let's go 72 hours. That's a good time frame. You definitely have the velocity for the central link system, approaching the Cape. The leewards. And lastly, let's look at the para. It also shows a clearly defined system. This is why I think you guys are pretty good. It definitely shows a clearly defined system. At 3 days for the central link system. The CMC also shows a closed system. Let's 36. It also shows Nobert, redeveloping. So that's another reason why I don't say Nobert's dead. I think that Norbert probably has a good 30 or 40% chance of redeveloping, in my opinion. Well, that's your talk update.